minute. What my defense said? Oh, I ain't did one for this one yet. Womp womp. I'm thinking about the PS5. I ain't did one for the PS5 yet. Goddamn. Here we go. Hey, welcome. Welcome. I forgot I ain't did my defensive playbook for this yet. So we got Baker Mayfield, Aaron Rodgers. I got Jalen Hurts, and the Bucks got Tom Brady.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they can earn the #1 draft pick in April, or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Now they're led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Now 1 for 1, a lot more to go.
There you go. Yeah, this is my first PFO game.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and a turnover on the first possession.
I love that you use those college-bound words like that. Inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Pitts, all the rookies, Quez Watkins, Garrett Wilson.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
Mechie, the 4th string.
Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice 1st down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
On 1st down, Hurts looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he's
that was a pick.
Here just outside of the 20.
Oh yeah.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That one goes for 8 yards. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Chubb, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Oh, come on. That's no good.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Come on. Get it back to me. They can pick up the tip, but we can't.
Certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage or make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Come on, Slay.
Hands of the receiver, Chenault. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
Brandon, that was a nice route that time. Lined him up on the right and worked his way all the way across the formation. One of the toughest routes to cover because you keep waiting for the ball to be thrown or for him to break something off. He goes all the way across the field right to the right for a big play.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me.
I thought he was talking about for pass interference.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Fucking shoulder pass on the pitch, bigger fucking pass to the PS5.
Play to move the sticks. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down.
Come on, babies.
This to Chenault. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st.
Y'all gotta be better.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll take it into the end zone for the 6th touchdown. David Montgomery, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Yes.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. As the offense comes out here,
My niggas.
they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, sir.
Come on, bro. What's up with all the fumbles? Yes, it is here.
From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action, the Falcons with the football as they've got it second down and 11. Hurts.
Come on, man.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on.
I'm gonna put y'all niggas in the game, but I'm gonna need y'all niggas to fucking take advantage.
But they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. He's got room at the 30.
Well, we see what still work on here.
Jalen Waddle, 64 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Preach. We see what still work on here.
And we are tied at 7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now Montgomery running right. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
I'm back.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Nice satisfying
I'm tripping.
first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw.
Come on.
And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Come on.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Mayfield looks to throw.
Come on, nigga. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
And the Falcons grab it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And seeing no options,
See, that shit got the same commentary. That done been in there for about 3 years now.
At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts steps away to his left. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to be out.
They said, hey, if you don't update, boy, you ain't getting none of this shit.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category.
New shit is for new gens.
Who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
I mean, which honestly, though, it makes sense. I mean, you're supposed to. In most, let me rephrase that. In most cases, it makes sense because you're supposed to want to make people upgrade to the new shit. But this shit ain't been available for niggas to get. Like, I would understand if fucking PS5s was just, you could just walk to the store, go to the store right now and buy one. But you can't even do that. And I ain't paying no attention to the clock.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Okay. That's a little better. Normally he wouldn't have played it like that.
It was nearly intercepted.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Hurts throw into the hands of Pitts here.
Played it.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
He's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
From the 25 on second down. Hurts wide open as Watkins. He's got it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That was risky.
It's knocked away and incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna play this one.
After this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Tucker's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Ah, that was close. That was close.
Right at the 30-yard line. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead,
he low.
that would help open
Good
up
shit,
this
good
offense
catch,
and this margin too.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And again, it's Chubb. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third.
We got to average more than 3 yards a carry, fellas.
Picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first.
That's exactly what I
unless
just
you're
said.
playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation. But I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Oh, he's got it tight end. It's complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Chubb. Touchdown, Falcons. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead. We're taking that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, Mayfield.
That nigga left my ass.
That's
Fuck.
complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. First down, Mayfield. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. And he'll go down, and that will do it.
Foes.
The 3rd quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down here.
Let's go.
Back at the 32.
Exactly.
Aaron Donald gets the sack.
That's what I was saying.
Now following following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Mayfield now.
Good play.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Mayfield.
Good shit.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up
no good.
Yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass.
Let's go.
And force the 4th down.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now
Yeah.
to take over here. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Do something about that running game.
Win on the tackle. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally
Bad throw.
You still have to
Good play on the ball.
move the sticks and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
I don't think it's necessarily early
And that is
in the season. I think it's like towards the middle of the season.
Wait, no. They'll say no. It was
I think it's towards the middle of the season.
So this is just an incompletion here. Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Get that shit out of here.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield got his man complete over the middle. It's Jackson. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Working out of the gun.
That should have been me.
Jackson again on the reception. Calling a gain of 6 on the
that should have been me.
down.
That should have been me.
To throw, Mayfield. Being chased out left.
Stay in his zone. Stay in his
And
zone.
they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Dancing to his left.
Stay in your zone, boy. Just stay in your zone.
And he's got this down to the 35. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's Baker. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Mayfield to throw. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And this is caught.
Okay, that one's wrong.
Touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. The extra point now coming from Myers. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And Chubb will try the middle here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Back to throw here. And he completes it to Wilson. And he's
That's it. We out of here.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gino.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. Down to a knee, here goes Smith, and that should all but do it.
Appreciate it. We out of here.
Was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Atlanta, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to get back on the beam next.
All right, I'm out of here.